We are getting new high voltage, so all the high voltage line will be renewed within the next few days, and yeah, that means we are out of power. They have announced that we will be out of power during daytime for about 4 days. 4 days no power for a holiday resort. That's of course not funny, and yeah, anyways, I will show you how we have prepared for it. Since the street was made completely new, they also made a light, so the old high voltage poles have not been high enough, and they are now replaced all by higher ones. These are the new poles here, and they are mounted on these footers here. It's around 12-meter height until the high voltage here in Thailand. 3-phase supply, the insulators, and here we have the lightning arrestor on the pole, so if you have a lightning it will be directed straight down to the ground. All these old ones and the new connection to our transformer will be done probably in a few hours. I will get some new shading or different shading to my PV systems here, but we will see how this will affect then the system later on. Yeah, luckily I got my new hybrid system. This system now is supplying electricity for our water. So there's water everywhere in the reservoir. Yeah, we have 60% state of charge on the battery already. It's in the morning, grid is down, and the loads are just supplied by the solar and the battery. The grid-tied inverters, of course, are all down now. They can't help us today. Garage is supplied normally. I took the extension cable and here in the restaurant we are offering some basic services for our guests. I have a guest freezer, I have a lot of outlets, we could connect here whatever we want, a microwave, coffee maker, toaster, kettle, whatever is required if somebody needs to make something. And also our main fridge here in the kitchen is supplied by the backup power now. So this is the job of the new hybrid inverter. The off-grid inverter is running the pool pump, and also quite important, the main Wi-Fi router is supplied by the off-grid system, and luckily I must say the internet provider's node in the village is supplied by electricity, so we can have internet here today. It's very important for the guests, of course. Coffee shop is not powered at the moment, but here I have my chest freezer on the off-grid system, and yeah, I could, if my wife requests, also connect an air conditioning set to the off-grid system if she requires, but it's also possible, of course, to run a fan at the moment on the outlets here. Yeah, here I want to show you something. You see my output meter here. It's very unstable, and it is quite below 230. The inverter should actually output 230 volts, but this is what it gets. And if you remember, I had this problem 4 years ago, where this mast inverter got a repair, and I have to do that again. So after 4 years, the problem that time was the internal power supplies capacitors, electrolytic capacitors, which dried out, and this makes the reference voltage of the inverter incorrect, and that's why it does not know what it has to output. And as you can see, it is kind of random what's coming out there. So once these days with the power outage are over, I have to take down this inverter again and change those capacitors, and then it should work again for the next 4 years, no problem. But very nice device, 6 years now without any issues. Just as I said, I had to change 2 capacitors 4 years ago. So yeah, 4 days off-grid operation. I think we will do fine. Most important what people need in a hot climate is water and internet, of course. We have dry season, it's not too hot, but we have plenty of sun, blue sky all the day. So we're gonna make it through the next few days. But you see, the new hybrid system arrived just in time. And what would you do without a little bit of backup power? If you have your house, there's always some important loads which you should run, also when the grid is down, of course, like fridges. If you run a business, it's even more important. Of course, people have understanding because they also see what is going on at the street, but still, it's kind of annoying when you are out of electricity for so many days. That's just a short update. So it's always good if you invest a little bit in backup systems. I hope you found this interesting. So please like the videos, leave your comments on the down, and thank you for watching. I see you next time.